Hi, my salty pecans. Happy Friday! Happy HauzPlant and Cocktails Friday. It is yet another lovely Friday night. It is nighttime for me here in New York. It is currently 9:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I had to hop on here and do a live stream with y'all. So tonight live is going to really be more of a recap. There will not be really much planty content tonight. Of course, we will touch base on a planty subject and we will of course make our cocktail. But tonight it's technically really not a cocktail I'm going to be making. I'm actually just gonna have some Moscato. I just want something simple, something light, something not overly complicated, So Moscato it is. I have it in the freezer, so I'm trying to keep it as cold to the very last minute as I can. Okay, so I'm going to get it in like a minute or so. So yeah, let me go ahead and get on with tonight's live. So let me go ahead and pop my Moscato. I have my bubbly opener in here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'll be right with you all. Oh my gosh. I have also even better news. So I got my little bubbly. I have it in the freezer. It was chilling. So I'm not sure if y'all know that hack. The hack to make your drinks colder in a short amount of time. If you ever have like a beverage that's in a glass container, in a metal container, in a plastic container, it doesn't really matter what it's in, but you need it to get cold fast and you don't have time for it to chill in the fridge for hours or even put it in the freezer for hours for it to get cold because you need it instantly. The really, really good hack for this is grabbing a paper towel, okay? You just wet up your paper towel and I always rinse whatever container anyways. So wet up your paper towel and then you just wrap your paper towel, your wet paper towel, you wring it, get the water out, then you wrap it around your container. You pop this in the freezer for a couple of minutes. And the way science is, literally will chill this entire container without it sitting in the fridge for hours, without it chilling in the freezer for hours, just a couple of minutes, and it's really cold. So this was one of my little housewarming gifts that I got from one of my friends a couple of years back. This is a 2020 uh, bottle of Bartonoro. This is the Moscato d'Asti, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So this is what we are having tonight, and I have my little glass. So let's sippy on that. I like these sort of wine openers, bottle openers. They're really convenient, super simple. Take a little arm power, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and just, gotta be careful. All right. I don't bother taking the plastic off. It doesn't make any sense. These are really simple. I had to show actually my coworker who's older than me how to use one of these. So cork it up and then just a little arm strength and literally you just pull it up. That's it. Oh, ow, the ring hurt my finger. Okay, and baby, hold on. Hi, Debbie Snacks. Welcome. Ugh. Why is this giving me so much trouble? This is an embarrassment, actually. You're not supposed to embarrass me like that. Hi, Senor Felix. Mr. Palacios in the building. Whoop, whoop. All right, let me now. I take the rest of this off the mouth. Voila. And I love that glug. Okay. We got ourselves a nice little Moscato. Cheers! Happy 1st of March. Can you believe it's the 1st of March? Because I can't. Cheers, salty peeps. Mm. Sweet, fruity, sneak up on you. Believe it or not, I'm actually not a fan of sweet like wines. I am a dry wine girl and I am a dark wine girl. So this is actually not up my alley at all. I'm not a Moscato girl really. And if I am, I'd rather like a semi-sweet Moscato versus like a super all-sweet Moscato. But this is good. This will really get you messed up. This is kind of like desserty. If you like dessert wines, you would enjoy the Bartonora. Very good. So, delicious. So, here's a little quick update for me. If you are following me on IG, then you would know yesterday I got a new delivery that came in. I finally decided this whole ordeal that I was dealing with the last couple of months in regards to my fridge. Y'all know I don't have like my fridge was not operating to its full capacity, to full strength. Nothing in the freezer really froze aside from my ice cubes. My ice cream was always liquid. If y'all remember, God, sometime last year I made like the lychee martini and I popped open like a can of lychee and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put the rest of the lychee in the freezer. The liquid from the lychee in my little Ziploc baggies, not frozen. Nothing was like frozen in the freezer, which is a waste of time, waste of money, waste of my electricity. My fridge, the only things I literally kept in there were condiments, okay, because I could not store food. I could not store groceries. It was really, really bad. I spent so much money the last couple of months for food, mainly because I could not buy groceries because I couldn't store them. And even if I could buy groceries to cook, my food, any leftovers I would have cooked would spoil in the fridge. So I was basically just going through takeout and just praying my stomach, like just praying my stomach was okay with who knows what was happening. But anyways, I went on Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I think I either went on Monday or Tuesday, and we went to PC Richards. I went with my dad, and we got a new fridge. So they came and they delivered it yesterday, early, like first delivery of the day type of early, and I was so happy, so excited. Y'all don't understand how it feels to. I felt like such an adult. You know, adulting is buying like home furnishing things. You know, adulting is buying things for your house. Adulting is literally where I'm at in life right now. So really excited. I have a working fridge, a great fridge. I put like a 5-year warranty on it as well. So yay. I know it probably would have been smarter or better and definitely more cost efficient for me to not buy my own fridge and just wait for the building to give me yet another subpar replacement. But I was honestly traumatized. I was really traumatized when I lost hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of produce. Okay. Me, my family, we kind of like stock, you buy things in bulk, right? You pre-marinate things. Things are in the freezer, safe for, later on in the year, whatever. Gone, 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 gone. I already told y'all when this happened. So I was really traumatized. I didn't want to have to like risk getting something that is refurbished and you really don't know if it's good until it's in your home for at least 24 hours. And by then, it's too late. So if you want something done right, just do it yourself. And that's just essentially what I had to do. I got my own fridge. I know I got something good. Okay. There's a saying that goes, I'm too poor to buy cheap stuff. Okay. And that is a huge saying that I've always lived by. Like, I would rather dish out good money and get something good. Okay. Because I don't have the money to constantly buy garbage. Like I don't want to always have to buy like fast fashion, buy like a white t-shirt, for example. I would rather buy a good 100% cotton white t-shirt that I know I'm going to wash multiple times and it's not going to shrink versus going to these fast fashion sites and buying a polyester t-shirt. One wash, you wash it, you dry it, it's shrunk. That's that. You have to replace it within the next 2 wears. You end up spending more money having to replace something bad quality versus saving up, holding off, and then buying something of good quality a little later down the line. So that's just what I ended up doing. So that is that with that. Hi, Miss Lady June. Welcome, 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 welcome. So let us get into this whole Love is Blind nonsense, Love is Blind fiasco, Love is Blind season 6. Do you all watch this show? It is on Netflix. It has been the last about, let's say, like 3 to 4 weeks now. Love is Blind has been just like the talk of the town. I remember me and my girls, we had a Galentine's Day a couple of weeks back, and we all sat down on one of our couches. It was like a group of us, I think maybe like 9 of us sitting on the couch, and we were just like binge watching I think it was like the first 6 episodes of Love is Blind when it first initially came out. And then we all, we went home and we all finished the rest. And ever since, we like in our group chat, just like chatting, like, oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Why do we have to wait for February 28th for this episode to release? Why do we have to wait till March 6th? Why do we have to wait till March 13th? Like, Netflix is annoying the heck out of me this season with the way that they're releasing the show in segments, which completely defies the whole point of Netflix. The whole point of Netflix, right, is to have access to your shows without having to wait for the next season, right? Netflix point is to go against what the television station do, okay? TV stations, you have to wait next week for your episode. You have to wait the following for the next episode. Season is done. What you gonna do? I don't know. Like, Netflix is supposed to give us everything in one go, but no, Netflix is teasing and it's really pissing me off. Okay. So yes, Love is Blind is a mess. Love is Blind season 6 is a mess. These people, obviously, they're all here for, oh man, they are here for their 15 minutes of fame. Okay. And it's so weird, and it's just like watching these people and then finding information of like after the fact, this person was, like engaged before coming on the show, and they canceled their engagement after they found out that they were approved. This person has a child. This person has a whole wife. It's like, I don't get I don't get it. And let's just let's just let's just get into couple by couple, okay? I'm going to talk about, honestly, I'm going to say like my favorite couple, okay? And you're probably like, favorite couple, Pam? Who the heck is a favorite couple? I don't know how I really feel about them. And I say favorite couple, I don't know how I feel about them. It is Clay and AD. I know. I am rooting for, I guess, the black love. I really am rooting for Clay and I'm really rooting for AD. But Clay, bro, when a man and or a woman, okay, when someone tells you constantly, every conversation, every single sentence, every time you talk and engage with them, that they're afraid of cheating on you, okay? That they're scared to, let me go ahead in here, that they're scared to hurt you. This is not him saying that, oh, I have fears of my own. This is kind of a warning. Believe it or not, this is him just warning you that, hey, I'm letting you know that I don't have any plans on being faithful, okay? Because for me, I don't believe in being faithful, commitment, not cheating. My parents were in a 24-year relationship, and in the year 7, like, my pops cheated on my mom, and ever since then I've always had such a negative relationship or view in marriage, and I always believe that cheating is inevitable. So when it happens, okay, because it's going to happen, don't be surprised, because I've been told you, I've been set you up, I've been set this whole scenario up, letting you know that I'm afraid that I'm going to cheat. So when I cheat, I told you I was going to cheat. That's how I feel about Clay and AD. And AD, she is too, I love AD. She is my favorite. Her and Laura are like my two favorites, okay, of this whole cast, this whole season. I really am wishing like the best for her, but I would rather they not go through this facade, go through this front, right? Just to say, oh, we got married, because I do believe she deserves better. Anyone and everyone, no matter who you are, you deserve someone that is sure of you, always sure of you. And if they're unsure, they're willing to make the effort. But for him, you're never too busy. No one is ever too busy. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're running a Fortune 500. You're going to make time for what you want, who you want, when you want. Okay? And if you can't, you're going to find a way to squeeze them in. This man, I don't care. I'm rental property. I dated a man who does Airbnb, I promise you, they'll make the time. And that was like one of the best like dating experiences I've ever had, was with someone who is actually an entrepreneur, is actually productive, is successful. So I'm wishing my girl the best. I'm wishing my girl the best. And I actually like posted this thing, like her mom said it the best. Let me see if I'd have to transfer this clip to myself. Hold on, let me transfer this clip to my computer so I could play it for y'all. Right. Let's open this up. All right. Let me go ahead and present. Let's go here. Video file. I'm gonna go to downloads. see. Mm. Oh, come on. I moved. Okay, this is 4498. Sorry, y'all. It's just very interesting using this video file. Image 44. My downloads. Image 449498. Boom. There we go. There we go.
No, he's got a woman here.
Yeah.
Don't knock on your door unless you're a man.
Yeah.
Unless you're willing to do the work.
Sure.
In his defense, he's trying to do the work.
Okay. I really love this scene. I just recorded it like on my phone from Netflix. Her mom, 80s mom, said it so perfectly. And I think she said it perfectly for all women and all men who want a serious relationship. They want a serious dating. They want a serious partner. They just want someone who we are both on the same page with what we're doing. I'm going to play this one more time. This is what her mom.
No, he's got a woman here.
Yeah.
Don't knock on your door unless you're a man.
Yeah.
Unless you're willing to do the work.
Sure. Do not knock on my door unless you're a man, unless you're willing to do the work. So many people, they just want to come in your life, they want to come in your space and put zero effort and expect you to give them everything. Because in the past, when they were younger, they received the pureness from the women, the pureness from the men who wanted to give them that. But years and years of going through relationships and being battered and being disrespected and being hurt, you want someone that's willing to do the work, that wants to do the work, and no one wants to do the work anymore. They expect the rewards without putting in the work. You need to do the work. And if you are with someone who is actually putting the effort, then give them the chance. But also don't feel bad for saying no to people who you don't want to be with. It's okay.
In his defense, he's trying to do the work.
All right, so that was the AD clip that I just wanted to share with you all. So let us move on to the next hot mess couple. And when I say hot, I mean hot. This couple is the couple that hilarious, okay? The most funniest, hilariousest couple ever. It is our girl, Megan Fox. Okay, it is Miss Chelsea and Mr. Jimmy. Let me go ahead and just present this. You know me a little petty. Miss Megan Fox. So this is Chelsea, okay? And Chelsea is in a little engagement with Jimmy. Okay, so the mess with Chelsea and Jimmy, okay? This show is called Love is Blind. So if you have not watched this show or you don't really understand the concept of this show, you have just a group of individuals, okay? Women and men, they live in separate quarters and they're essentially dating through a wall. And that's why they call it Love is Blind, right? They're dating through a wall and they're essentially having a conversation amongst themselves, right? One on one, but it's like speed dating, you know, you next person, and eventually you try and find a connection, between the genders. And if a man finds a woman he likes, the woman also likes him, he proposes, she says yes, yada yada yada. Then they date for a couple of more weeks, which leads up to the marriage, right? So they have the engagement, which leads up to the marriage. And this is where we're at now. They're trying to figure out when it is wedding day, will we say yes or no? So Chelsea here, okay, when she was in the pods, when they were going through the speed dating thing, she told this man that, and which goes against the whole purpose of this show. The purpose of this show is that love is blind, okay? The purpose is to not pick someone based off of their physical characteristics, right? Because in the day-to-day life, whether you're dating in person or whether you're dating online, you get the opportunity to see what the person looks like. So your first, what's the word? When your first interaction with someone, your first experience with someone is always the visual. So Love is Blind, they're taking the visual aspect out of this. Homegirl had this bright idea, right? To say that, oh, she's been told that she looks like Megan Fox. No, no, no. She didn't even say I look like Megan Fox. I look like MGK's is she fiance or is his wife. You know who the hell she is? Who the hell knows who the fuck MGK is? We know who Megan Fox is. Like, she was so much trying to downplay, like, oh, I don't remember. My name is Mariah Carey. I don't know J-Lo. Never heard about it. She says she looks like Megan Fox. Okay. Then here she goes again. Megan Fox, right? Some more Megan Fox. Okay. More Megan Fox. So essentially, she says she looks like Megan Fox. So after he decides that he actually is going to propose to her versus someone else who actually looks like Megan Fox more, he sees her like during this reveal, right? After he proposes to her, the reveal, I have never seen the face of someone more disappointed than of this man. When he hugged her, he broke the what you break through like the fifth wall, the third wall, whatever wall actors call it, right? When it's no longer you in the scene, you are actually acknowledging the audience. So this man is like acknowledging us through the television, like, yo, what the fuck did I just sign up for? This bitch literally just bamboozled the shit out of me. And he looks so like unhappy. So that's that. Now the show is, going further along, further along, further along. I have never seen somebody so insecure and so annoying in my life. If I were this man, if I were to date freaking Chelsea, I would have broke in this engagement off long time ago. Hold on. Let me close this door. I would have broken this engagement off so long ago because this girl needs constant reassurance. This girl is so clingy. And you know what? It's your fault, honey. It's your fault, sweetheart. You set yourself up for failure. You went into dating this man saying, hey, I look like this because she wanted to be chosen, right? She wanted to be picked. And he picked her because he's so superficial, right? I'm getting I'm getting along with her really well, okay, without seeing her. And now she's telling me that she looks like Megan Fox. I'm definitely gonna pick her. He sees her, he's really disappointed. She looks nothing like Megan Fox, okay? She probably looks like Meg Fox, but not Megan Fox. And granted, Chelsea's a beautiful woman. She just doesn't look like Megan Fox, okay? Now she's constantly just asking this man for reassurance. You don't say you love me enough. You don't hug me enough. You don't look at me enough. I don't think you love me. You're hanging out with your friends. I didn't sign up for I didn't sign up for someone who had friends. I wanted someone who doesn't go out, someone who doesn't interact, who's home all day. Oh, and what's even more embarrassing, this woman had an argument with him, right? And she was just like, you haven't loved me, you don't hug me, you didn't kiss me all day. And it's like after we had sex, I just feel like, like things have changed. And he was just like, actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. You're the one that initiated the sex. I didn't ask you for the sex. So you know what? We could actually not have sex anymore. And she was just like, and in my mind, I said, a man, and I'm going to talk about a man because I'm a woman. So I can never speak from the man's perspective. I can only speak from a woman's perspective, okay? If a man is telling you as his woman that he doesn't want to have sex with you, baby, what are you guys, just roommates? If my man were to have the nerve to curl his lips to tell me something, I'll be done. I'll be done. You're no longer good to me. What am I gonna do with you? You're telling me, oh, I don't want to have sex with you. You initiated. I didn't even want to have sex with you. Seriously? What? Where? What man? What man says that? A man who doesn't want you. A man who does not want you. That is the type of man that says that. So, sweetheart, like, just relax. And even though we're not gonna find out, until the 13th or like the 11th, whatever, when the reunion comes, who truly gets married, because the wedding's it's next week, next Wednesday. So the following Wednesday is the reunion. So I feel like how she's been acting, he is going to say yes. He wants to marry her, he wants to give this a chance, but she's gonna like play him and say no. Okay. Chelsea is annoying. I like if Chelsea was my friend, I could not be friends with Chelsea because Chelsea's annoying. Like Chelsea's annoying. Chelsea's really insecure. And Chelsea has to do a lot of self work. Chelsea is a beautiful woman, but Chelsea doesn't believe it. Chelsea needs to stop lying to herself. Chelsea needs to love herself more. I see so much of one of my friends in Chelsea, and it kind of like hurts because I love that girl so much. Chelsea is very insecure. She needs constant reassurance, and even when she is reassured, she doesn't believe it. Oh my goodness. Let me go through my comments. Hi, Miss Thomas. Miss Thomas says, oh, that makes sense. There were a few episodes I could not download to watch offline. Yes. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. Hi, Cello Bella. How are you? Yes, Debbie Snacks. Insecurity is the disgusting. Oh, let us move on to the next hot, stinking mess couple. Let us do the boring couple. I'm gonna do the most boring couple. I get so bored. I yawn. I actually fast forward the scenes that they're in. They really, really bore me. This is Amy and Johnny. I mean, they bore me so much. They are a snooze fest. I'm thinking about them right now. I don't even want to talk about them. They're so boring. Johnny is so annoying. Their entire just like storyline is about him wanting her to go on birth control because he has never dated a woman who's not on birth control. So he doesn't want to use a condom and he doesn't want to get her pregnant yet. So she has to go on birth control so he doesn't get her pregnant. And that's their whole storyline. They don't know whether or not they want to get married because she doesn't know whether or not she wants to go on birth control. And he doesn't want to use a condom. And she recommended a vasectomy. And he was just like, okay, actually, never mind. I don't think I want to do that. And now she's just like, oh, actually, I think I might go on birth control. Yo, for men, birth control is the devil. For women, okay? It is the devil. That shit fucks with you so badly. It's like, grow up, Johnny. If you're gonna get married, a slip up happens. Oh, I'm gonna move on. I can't even talk about it. They're just so boring. Grow up. They're just trying to find something to talk about. Ugh. Boring. Boring, 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 boring. Boo, tomato, snooze fest. I need to wake up because they're boring me. All right. Let us get to the ratchet AF couple, Laura and Jeremy. Okay. Laura and narcissistic AF Jeremy. Jeremy. I hate this man. He is pissed me off. Fucking Jeremy. Okay. Damn Jeremy. And bootleg Miley Cyrus and my girl Laura. She's bootleg Miley Cyrus. Sarah Ann. Okay. She looks like bootleg Miley Cyrus to me. Hi CJ. Welcome. So these people, okay, Laura is the blonde, Jeremy is the man, and bootleg Miley Cyrus is her with the pink lips, aka Sarah Ann, aka the queen of the pick-me's. Okay. So, like I said, these people they date each other in the pods, and ultimately the man has to make a decision between who he wants to propose to and who he's going to reject. So during their whole little dating thing, it was between the two women. He ultimately made the decision to pick the blonde. Okay. This bitch over here had the nerve to actually send him a DM. Yo, I'm gonna be respectful. So, bootleg Miley Cyrus decided to be a little sneaky hoe, okay, and send this man who denied her, who literally said that I'm choosing someone else. I'm not choosing you. I do not want you. I'm not committing to you. I'm choosing her. Okay. She goes and messages him on the side, okay, on Instagram. So pause. Let me give y'all a little bit more rundown on the show again if you don't watch the show. So during the whole time they're in their the speed dating pods thing, right? And then when you get engaged, okay, you go on a little honeymoon, and then when you're done with the honeymoon, you go back to reality. So during the speed dating and honeymoon, they don't have access to their social media, to their phones, or communication with their friends and families. Once the dating part is done, once the honeymoon part is done, they move into their normal state, their normal city, and they live in homes together. The couples, each live in their own separate homes together. Then now they have access to their phones. So she decided to actually message him and say, hey, I know you didn't pick me. You didn't choose me. You picked her, the blonde. But if there's a chance for the door to be open My legs are open. Essentially is what she said. And yeah, I can't even stand to look at her face. I don't even want to look at her face. She actually pissed me off. Pissed me off. Like, she is so desperate. And she's trying to be like, I'm not a pick me. Yo, when you she is so sneaky. She is disgusting. And this is why she's where she is. And I do hope that they get together and they live a miserable life together because they're both two disgusting people. He is disgusting because guess what? Fun fact. This man is actually freaking engaged outside of the show. Okay? This man actually has a child outside of the show. This man actually has another woman outside of the show. How do we know that? Oh, well, because the potential mother in law blasted him. She literally blasted him and was just like, oh, hold on, let me save this. Let me open. Hold on, let me share this to y'all. Stop my screen. Let me present. My window. Let me see. Preview. Nope, not the screen. Hold on, y'all. Let me save this thing. Mm, mm. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to share this thing. Add to photos. Um, I'm in like my iMessages with my friends, trying to like pull up this thing to share to y'all. Um, hold on, y'all. I got the image. This is what I'm trying to share with y'all. I'm trying to transfer it from here, but it's not letting me save it. So, got it. It's open. And then open 3927. I don't know how to do this, y'all. It ain't working. What's going on? Why am I acting a little like this is not working for me? Why is it not working for me? What is it? Let's open this one more time. One more time. Forgive us here, girl, for the difficulties. Go to system preference, check Google Chrome, select the in the left corner. I don't even know how to do this. Yo, this is giving me so much work. I'm sorry. Why can't this be so? Why can't it be just more simple? Oh. All right, y'all. We're just gonna have to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna share this photo with y'all. I'm just not sharing y'all. One more time. Let me try present. Share my screen. I'm gonna do my window preview. Share. What is this? Okay. All right. It's not letting me share this image. Oh, really interesting because I could share videos but not my image. I don't know why. Messed with my whole flow, Joe. So this is this man, Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy has a whole fiance, a whole child, and Jeremy was fully engaged prior to coming to the show. Okay, so it was his own mother-in-law that exposed him. So a mess, a mess. So again, this man comes on this show, gaslights these women, has this whole love triangle, is unfaithful. On top of that, he actually has a partner and a child waiting for him at home. Narcissist? Yes, he is. And I'm so proud of Laura. Laura stood up. She told this man, go kick rocks with bare feet because you ain't shit. He ain't shit. He decided to go link up with bootleg Miley Cyrus from like 11 p.m. to like 5 in the morning. What is a man, okay? A man that is meeting a woman for the very first time, okay, after dating her for a week, right? And it's being potentially between him and the person he decided to propose to, right? What are you doing till 5 a.m.? Just the two of you at her home. How do we know he was at her home? Well, he sent his location to the woman that he was engaged to, Laura. Okay. He sent his location to her, and she was just like, all right, let's see what your location says. His location said that he was at her home. Who's her? Her. So you're really lame. You're really desperate. And she probably felt like I'm hot shit. Like he picked me. He chose me. Yeah, because you open your fucking pussy. You're dirty. You're nasty. You're nothing. That's what you'll always be. Easy, cheap ass. The second best. Okay, if that much. Okay, you're easy, and that's it. No one will respect you. He won't respect you. The other women won't respect you. And now you've just done exposed your real character on national television, international television, not even national, international television. Because Netflix is just a streaming platform. And I love how I'm like really coming for her, like she did something personally to me. But someone like that, you can never trust. She would do that to me, to you, to anyone. She only sees herself. Hmm. Disgusting. And let's talk about this very interesting couple. This couple, they got engaged and then they disappeared. Kenneth. So, Love is Blind. This couple was a very interesting breakup. Kenneth and Laura, not Laura, Kenneth and Brittany, I was not expecting for it to go the way it did. There's a lot of rumors, I guess, like circulating the internet, calling him, I guess, saying that he's gay, which is why he was not able to like commit to her. I'm not sure if those rumors are true or if this is just people saying things to degrade him, um, which I wouldn't really see why calling someone a homosexual is derogatory or degrading. But I guess in this sense, they're trying to say like, well, the only reason he's not able to commit to you is because he doesn't like women. He actually likes men. Again, this couple, I was not expecting for it to turn out the way it did, but it was way too good to be true. Like he was just too on point. He was too perfect. He was Mr. Charmer. He was I got you, babe. He was Mr. You don't have to ask me. I'm gonna do it. He was Mr. I got it all. And it's like just a lie. This man was just so disconnected from her. Again, the moment that he came back from the honeymoon, like the rest of them, the moment he came back from the honeymoon, the switch have happened. And he went from talking to crickets to only being on his phone to not knowing what to say. And it definitely can't be just because of the whole race thing. Like we live in 2024. Like there what I don't understand. Like this is just one couple I really don't understand. Like what I don't get it. I don't understand. What could potentially have been the cause, the reasoning behind their breakup? She just expressed to him like, hey, I feel very disconnected from you. I'm not feeling love from you. I'm not feeling I make you I turn you on. I don't know whether or not you um like when you see me your dick quivers and then he's just like, well, if that's how you feel about it, then that's your personal feelings. You like what you want me to do about that? So in no way was he kind of like receptive of what she's saying. In no way, from outside looking in no way did it really see that he wanted to like fix anything. He wanted to understand. He wanted clarification. Again, it was just like, all right, got it. So I'm happy that they didn't prolong this any longer, because nothing hurts than feeling like you're chasing after someone. Nothing hurts more than being like wanting to be chosen, wanting to be wanted, and then having someone there and feeling even more lonely. Nothing feels more lonely than having company and being alone with company. Man, the only time that this man opened up about dolphins, he was so happy. He's just like, I love dolphins. I got to swim with dolphins. I got to kiss with dolphins. Crickets, crickets, crickets. Look at them. You better not hurt my girl, Clay. You better not hurt my girl, AD. I love how I'm calling her my girl. Never even spoke to this lady a day in my life. But she did like, I tagged her in something. She did like what I tagged her in. But y'all, this is just my little quick recap of how I'm feeling about this whole Love is Blind season 6. How do y'all feel about this show? Do you watch it? Because this show is giving me a little anxiety. It is giving me slight anxiety. And I am hoping that I'm hoping the best for them. I'm hoping the best for Clay and AD. But my girl again doesn't deserve to feel like eventually her man's gonna cheat on her. So I'd rather it end now before it gets to that point. Like just end it now. But I'm really, really proud of her because she told him if at the end of this, what is the word, journey, we are at the aisle and we are not married, I do not want to date you outside of this. And I'm really, really proud of her to say that. I'm really proud of her for saying that because a lot of people be like, okay, well, we don't get engaged, but we'll see. We'll see, how this lasts. No, she's just like, listen, like, if we don't do this, if we're not committing at the end of this, then I don't want no parts of this. So I hope she sticks to her guns as well. Okay. So with that being said, my salty peeps, I'm actually going to head out for the rest of the night. Yes, Cello Bella. It's really messy. Like it's really mixy. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. I feel like there might be recaps on YouTube or even just like free downloads. You could probably watch on YouTube. People bootleg upload them all the time. This season is really like really messy, like really immature. I don't understand who goes through these castings. Like who picks these people? Like of all the choices, like you have Jessica, with the daughter. You have like Miley Cyrus. You have Trevor, who's freaking engaged this whole time. Trevor is a whole nother character, y'all. Every single person on this show has their own vice. Literally has their own vices. Because it's like you think one person is good. Oh no, this person's probably even more of a hot mess than they are. This man, Trevor, is another one. He was in this whole three-way thing. So Trevor is this guy, okay? He was about to propose to her, but the way that casting had it set up, they made him go first. They made Jimmy go first, okay? And Jimmy ended up proposing to Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea said yes, and then Trevor went after, and Chelsea had to tell him no because she was already engaged. She ended up saying yes to him. But I feel like the only reason she said yes to him is because he said he went first and she just did not want to leave here without an engagement. She said yes to her first choice. And yeah, yeah, yeah. So now this is the mess with Trevor. Trevor actually had a girlfriend, okay? Trevor actually had a girlfriend this whole time, okay? He There was the whole conversation between him and his girlfriend, letting him know that, hey, babe, so when I come back from the show, we're just gonna rekindle this. We're gonna keep it pushing. But while I'm not on the show with my mullet, we're just gonna keep it hush hush. Yeah, yeah. This man was literally in a relationship this whole time. I don't get it. It's like these people come on here and play fucking games. Literally play games. It's like a joke, a joke. So yeah, salty peeps. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on our little houseplant and cocktail on the 1st of March. I cannot believe it's already March. Time every single Friday I come on here and I'm saying time is flying by. Time literally is flying and we just flying along with it. I still have this Moscato. Y'all know I'm gonna be babysitting the rest of this Moscato for the rest of the night. Sleep. Throw the rest in the fridge. and I'm gonna enjoy my night. Okay, salty peeps. So thank you so much for joining me in tonight's live. Okay, I really, really appreciate you all so much. I have the best salty peeps ever. Keep an eye out for next week live. I love you all, and I will see you on the next one. Let's get growing, and don't be ratchet. Like love is blind. Okay, be careful with meeting people outside. Anywhere you go. Okay. Good night, my salty peeps. If you haven't done so already, please give this video a thumbs up, okay? And I will see you in the next one. Let's get going. Bye. Good night. Good night, Cello Bella. Good night, CJ. Good night, Debbie Snacks. Good night, Vanessa. Good night, Miss Thomas. Good night, Miss Lady June. Good night, Felix. Love you all. Bye bye.